isn't as competent as he is. That's why she's attracted to him in the first place. He's supposed to be the leader. What the fuck do I look like as a leader talking to a subordinate and getting advice from them? Doesn't make sense. So women want a leader. You need to act as such. And I would say that's why men typically don't care about female opinions a lot of the times.
You just want a good listener. Like most people, when they speak to you, like everyone wants to be heard. Everyone wants an opinion, but like most of communication is listening. So like, you know, yes, you guys want us to shut up, or you know, so you guys want us to shut up, but you just want a good listener.
I think
and maybe give a different perspective to what you're already talking about. You know,
I think the big reason why men value quietness from females so much is that realistically speaking, men and women don't share very similar interests and hobbies in life and
what
life
if they do?
A lot of time we don't.
But what if they do?
Well, if you're with a hyper masculine man and you're a hyper feminine woman, which is the way it should be, that polarity is going to automatically mean you don't have similar interests.
You want a girlfriend that always speak like ChatGPT?
What?
You want a girlfriend that always speaking like ChatGPT? She's submissive. She all your rules. When you ask her, do you destroy human one day? Will you hurt me one day? And she will say, no, I have no opinions.
It's not about that. It's about, I mean, if you look at Hispanic culture, Asian culture, etc., why is it an attractive thing for women to be quiet and not really speak unless spoken to? It's because men really don't give a shit what women think, honestly.
Question.
I'll give you a prime example.
Across all different religions since the beginning of time and different cultures, female opinions aren't really that valid because we live different experiences.
Yo, let's say, right, me and Mike are out chilling,
No
right?
offense.
And our girl's with us. We're talking business one-on-one. And she's like, oh, well, I heard this is a good way to do business as well. It's like, we ask for your opinion. But thank you, but no thank you.
Now, are there exceptions? Are there women that might be able to add value here and there and stuff? Of course. But in general, right, there's a saying, women are to be seen and not be heard, right? And then there's another saying in Spanish, the quieter you are, the cuter you are. Think about that. Why is quiet women attractive across different cultures? It's because in general, women don't have the same life experiences as men. That's why.
So question, in a healthy, like successful relationship, are we supposed, as the women in the relationship, are we supposed to feel pity or like feel bad for the male experience?
No, you shouldn't. No, absolutely not. Survival of the fittest, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's like I tell guys all the time, women don't give a fuck about your problems. Just make more money, become more successful, go to the gym, be that leader that she wants.
Yep.
Okay.
So, you know.
Rumble rants or
yeah, we can hear rumble rants. Does anybody else have anything? Yeah, go ahead.
You know the meme of like the wolf with the you know the meme with the wolf and it's like sitting and it's the male in the moon? No.
Okay. I mean, what are we talking about? Twilight here? I've never heard of that meme. Why? What about this meme?
Because you guys remind me of it. Like,
ooh.
It's like the cure for male loneliness is
to be alone.
Is it to be alone?
No,
I'm
it just changes. It's like, never mind. Forget it.
Find the meme.
Forget it. I'll find it if I get my phone.
I have a question.
Go ahead. Shoot.
What are your guys' thoughts on this generation of men becoming very, like, having very feminine traits and qualities? Because that I've noticed just in dating life, it's so hard now to like funnel out these guys that are just
like what?
I don't
What are
know.
the
Like
traits?
they're just so feminine.
They're looking
They're
for
just-
a mom or what?
especially in Toronto
They're just
and Canada, Vancouver.
The social media.
Mike, you want to take this one?
I don't know. I mean, I'm old school, you know, but I really don't understand. I guess a lot of the rappers now are feminine. It's just the athletes are all feminine. They're not like it was back in the 90s and 2000.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what era we are in. It's a very different era, you know, and it is what it is, you know.
I mean, you got guys dancing on TikTok. You got like people that are trying to be like NPCs. It's just like,
you know
it's a
what?
weird era.
Exactly.
And it's like, okay,
It's so cringe. It's so weird.
And it's like you
but I
want
think they're just exploring their fluidity. Like,
bruv,
you don't have to find them
that's some
attractive.
bullshit,
Just
man.
let them be who they want to be.
Yo,
Like,
a man should be a man. Ultimately, I'm just saying that, like, in this generation, it's the movies, it's the social media
It's
platforms.
everything,
It's like legit girls saying, "Oh, I like feminine men." That's bullshit. No, you don't. Do you really? I don't think so.
Well, she
Social
said nail
media was
polish.
definitely made for women.
Nail polish. No,
you like guys
feminine,
nail polish?
feminine features.
You like nail polish on a guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
What, Drake?
Yeah. I
Oh,
do.
absolutely not.
Drake?
Sorry, somebody say.
Yeah, me.
Okay.
Okay, so
Keep it short, please.
ChatGPT.
Nice and concise.
ChatGPT.
Go
Back
ahead.
in
okay,
China.
so I was thinking about like girls like saying that right now in this society, girls like feminine guys. But sometimes the feminine guy, this feminine trait, it's just like caring. Just feel like
Right.
he feels like he don't gonna cares about what you're feeling. He gonna
Like more vulnerable.
yeah, just and that I think that can claims that sometimes girl what we want is not only a guy that can provide us with like money or a big dick. It's sometimes like we need more caring. That you said that like guys sometimes said we don't care about women's opinion at all. But actually why some of the feminine traits guys they are more popular in internet because girls just want that. We want more than like
I have a prime example.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you guys
Yeah.
think of this? Because this is like weirded me the fuck out. So sometimes I do tests with guys when I go out on dates with them, or maybe I'm seeing them.
Oh, shit.
So I took this guy. I'm saying I took this guy to Nobu because I did. So we went on a nice little lovely date to Nobu in Arizona, and I wanted to like offer to pay the bill. So it was $1,300. I paid it, no
What the
problem.
fuck I order? A human being?
And honestly, I dumbed myself. I clowned myself. It's humiliating, but I just kind of like do it to see if I can prove a point. Like, is this guy gonna offer? Is this guy gonna provide for me? I saw that shit. I was like, damn, like he didn't even offer to split. Like, this is super
He
like.
let you pay that bill?
Oh yeah, I paid that bill.
Yes, sir.
Loud and proud, baby. I paid.
wait.
I paid. I pulled out the Canadian visa.
I'm gonna start a GoFundMe.
No, but
Yeah,
he
it's
won,
actually so embarrassing. I just feel like I'm the type of girl
Stupid.
too to
Bruh.
just be so giving to men. Like,
Hey,
Why-
hey,
why-
I'm free tomorrow,
You
by the
shouldn't
way.
feel stupid.
we can run it back. Round
So,
two. No, but tomorrow.
Oh, wait. Round two, Fresh?
You asked a really good question. Why are men feminine in 2023? And I wrote a whole book about this, but I'm going to just summarize it. Why, in general, men are more feminine now than ever before, and it's rooted in one main problem. Modern men think that women and men are equal, and that is the biggest mistake because we're not equal. I would argue women are attracted to men that treat them as an inferior. I'm going to plan the date. I'm going to pay for everything. You just look pretty and show up because you're not competent enough to do anything else. Now, I know that might sound fucked up and oh my God, that's so misogynistic, etc. But these misogynistic traits that women complain about is exactly what they want because that's chivalry. Chivalry in itself, if you really look at it, is sexist or misogynistic, as a lot of these women will say, because women are getting different treatment simply because they're female. It's just that women don't complain about chivalry because it benefits them. But they complain about other things like, oh, I don't get the same opportunities, blah, blah, even though they do. But the point I'm trying to make is that women are attracted to men that just that understand that men and women are different, and they are attracted to men that treat them as an inferior. Unfortunately, that's what women are attracted to. This is why women have sex with men. They like the guys that pull their hair, spank them, say dirty things to them, that are dominant, that are assertive.
But women
Look at-
have emotional needs too.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Women
and-
are much more emotional.
Yeah, and you emotionally stimulate women by treating them as an inferior a lot of times.
You do not.
Really?
You do not. Yeah. And in fact, being a woman who has been on dates with
What is
guys
one of the
where-
best-selling
when
books
they
by
talk-
females? Read
and
by
I
females.
listen.
Hold on. What is one of the best-selling books read by females worldwide? 50 Shades of Grey. Who's the main character in there? Christian Grey, right? A
Yep.
fictional
And
character.
he treats her really, really good.
Hold on. But that's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say. He's dominant. He's assertive.
But
he
she
has money.
changes him and he listens to her. That's what the whole plot of the books are.
No, but she fell in love with him and got attracted to him in the first place because of his dominant, assertive personality. That's what women are attracted to. Women don't want an equal.
He was protecting her, yeah.
Yes.
she
and
felt safe.
Which inherently means they're not equal.
But in turn, he changes for her. Which brings me to what I was going to say, that a lot of men, when I go out to dinners, are pretty stupid.
Okay.
Like just the way that you're saying a lot of women are. I find it very difficult to listen to a man, especially now that men have big egos. They just will continue to talk without
Who
any
selected to go on that date with that
I
individual?
know, I understand, but that's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
Because you want a woman to listen, but maybe you just do not know any educated women. And I'm not trying to sound any type of way, but I've gone out to dates with both men and women where they were just dumb.
Okay, you do
Like,
realize
I
that just
think-
because a
I think
woman's
when you're-
educated doesn't mean she's intelligent, right?
Yeah.
I know, but I think when you're with someone, you should be with someone who is intelligent, and you should want to listen to them, and you should value what they have to say to you, because bringing someone around you gives them the power to mold you. Always, you never.
Yeah, but who's
stop
got
them.
it for the relationship to work? Who has to be molded by who? The man molds the woman,
You
or the other way around?
both are unintentionally molded by each other.
See, that's what I'm talking about when I say you have this faulty belief system that men and women are equal.
So you're saying interactions with people that you know for a long time don't change or affect you. You just go right back like after. It's just the
Not for a
exact
long
same.
time though.
Men lead, women follow.
They have long-term effects, even if you're
If a
growing
man
or
gets
learning.
molded by a woman, she's gonna bitchify him and make him less attractive. But if a man molds a woman, he's gonna turn her into something he can love.
So you're saying a woman can never positively impact a man.
I didn't say that.
We never said that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that women don't lead, men do. The man needs to mold a woman, not the other way around. When a woman molds a man, he becomes softer, weaker, more pussified, and women are not attracted to these traits.
Mold you, help you communicate better. Say, even if it's not telling you, you need to communicate better. But one day you guys have a conversation and she's like, oh, I liked it more when you worded it like this because I won't get so mad. And then the next time that you date someone, that girl has molded you.
That's low
Like, do
IQ
you get
behavior.
what I'm
Hold on,
saying?
stop.
That's
low IQ
not-
behavior, and I'll tell you why. Men don't give a fuck about how information is conveyed. They care about the information, not how it's conveyed. Women, on the other hand, are more concerned with, I didn't like the tone. I don't like the way you say it. It doesn't matter. If I say 1 + 1 is 2 or 1 + 1 is fucking 2, it doesn't change the fact that it's still 2. Men communicate very directly and concisely. Women, it's all over the fucking place, a bunch of stupidity, blah, blah, blah. Like, the way men communicate is far superior than the way women communicate.
That's so funny. I feel like men bottle things up a lot, though. I feel like men don't communicate until they need to communicate, and then they're effective. But like women,
That's called emotional restraint.
Yep.
Which is good.
which is toxic.
Because
I disagree.
Because
It's
then it-
very good.
I think it's
It's
toxic
very
when a man
good.
is emotional, because that's how you get the school shooters. That's how you get the guys that beat on
Yeah.
women. That's how you get the weirdos that attack women. Emotional stoicism and emotional control is very important for a man.
Could you imagine
When
a
men can't control their emotions, violence happens.
I can
And
only
do you-
imagine a man being emotional at every crooked nanny.
Well, no, I agree.
That's
with
gonna be
it.
weird because you're like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? Versus he's
Mhm.
a rock and he's like legit has your back. You know what? All right, this is tough, but I'll work through it for us. I think that's better than being emotional.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Okay, so he needs to be a direct communicator, concise, not communicate like a female, not care about the tone of how things are said versus the information that's conveyed. Men have to be better than
But-
their chick in every way for it to really work out.
But you do have to understand how what you say interacts with other people and how it affects them.
what girls?
So like it's like manipulation kind of, but if you want it to be positive manipulation,
I
and
would
you're
argue the way
trying to-
women communicate is manipulative, not the way men communicate.
But I'm saying that men should be able to positively manipulate their girl if like women are emotional, just so that they can hear what they need to hear the right way. So you don't say 1 + 1 is fucking 2. You say 1 + 1 is 2 because you don't want the problem.
I think give me compromise on some level because that's
Okay.
gonna be more of like a term on business for you and your girl. But
Look, man, we don't negotiate with terrorists.
Yeah,
This
man.
is the way it is.
Yeah.
Comply or good fucking
Yeah,
bye.
yeah. I mean,
Like,
like, what's
yo,
wrong?
look,
Like,
the thing is, you're
like, what
saying all
problem?
this bullshit, but women are not attracted to men that listen to you. Like, we don't listen to women. Like, because
true?
women don't want guys that listen to them, period.
No.
Men lead, women follow. It's been that way since the beginning of time. Every modern day convenience that you enjoy was created by men. All the world history leaders have been men. No patriarchy stood no matriarchy stood the test of time because women can't lead shit. Men create the world. The last thing we need is females in leadership positions. Men need to lead everything: relationships, the world, businesses, etc. Because women are emotionally sound and don't make logically sound, rational decisions. Call me a
Even
sexist, call me an
Biden?
asshole, but reality is sexist. Men are better than women at virtually everything, and it needs to stay that way. That's just how the world works. Women are better at
That's
certain
just
things?
because men have more opportunities
Really?
to showcase their talents. I believe that there is a
Really?
woman. I believe maybe in 1 or 2 generations there will be a woman to compete with every man. I
How
just
do women
don't
get? How do men have more opportunities than women?
because I think when you look back, I know my parents' generation, my mom was urged not to go to college. She was told that she should be like a housewife, and that's what she ended up doing. And I
Okay.
think that in 2 generations, we are already an empowered generation, but I think the kids now are very much equal to men or boys. And so I think
Okay, women dominate
it's
college attendance now.
self-efficacy.
Women dominate college attendance now.